Get ready to match the stars. From MASH, Terry Berghoff, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayner!
Thank you very much. Well, they're beautiful, and so are you. Nice to see all of you.
You're very nice looking, too.
Doesn't he look great?
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you.
got a mustache, and he won the Emmy and everything.
Yes, congratulations to
They
you.
have no connection. Thank you.
Yes, they do. You suppose if you grew a mustache, you could get an Emmy, too?
You never can tell. Should I try?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wouldn't get a nomination with a beard, even.
A 3.
No, 3. Now, we have no barbs or slings for you because we're happy to see you once again.
Thank you.
And you, too.
Thank you, sir.
And you, my dear.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. I want to thank the Academy for the award I got. It wasn't on television, unfortunately. It was a Purple Heart Award for sharing a dressing room with Brett Somers. So I thank you.
All right. Let's say hello to our 2 players, Deborah Clodio and Rick Engstrom. Where are we here? Oh, we finished round 1. What is that? We finished round 1, right? And each of you matched one of our celebrities. And now we're going to start with round 2 here. Now, this lady's a current champ. She's only won $200. And she's going along there like Old Man River, and she's got a whole bunch of junk in front of her here.
Those are from
Like
each
maybe-
one of my kids.
What's that?
They're good luck charms from each one of my kids.
Oh, well, that's nice. I forgot how many kids you have.
5.
5, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kids, huh? Okay, now, Rick here. Would you refresh our memories about where you're from, please?
I'm a police officer, City of Los Angeles. Been with them for 9 years.
Okay. All right. All right, we'll start round 2. Now, this is the final round, and we'll have a winner in a moment or so, but right now we've got to do a little business with America. Second and final round. Rick, you may have A or B.
I'll take B.
B it is. Everyone except Brett will play, right?
Did I match?
You matched in the previous round.
What came over me?
I don't know. You had a lapse. Harry said to Fred, when you told me that my blind date was a tomato, I thought it was because she was pretty, not because she had a big red blank.
Oh, I like that.
When you told me my blind date was a tomato, I thought it was because she was pretty, not because she had a big red blank.
Do you know how I matched?
How?
I wasn't here. Somebody else was in the seat.
No, no one occupied that seat. All right? Have you been thinking about it, Rick?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're ready for you, Rick. Harry said to Fred, when you told me that my blind date was a tomato, I thought it was because she was pretty, not because she had a big red
Nose.
Big red nose. Now, wait a minute. I ask you, if you don't like nose, what do you like? What? You don't know what you like there. What do you like, Gary?
I have one nose for LA's finest.
There you go. One nose for Rick. And Charles, he's looking for a nose.
On the nose.
On the nose. Now he's got 3. You remember how this goes, Meg? You got the hang of it last time, didn't you?
I think I did. I said no.
Well, you got the hang of it this time, too. Then you said my blind date was a tomato. I thought it was because she was pretty, not because she had a big red...
I hope you won't, start following him around on a motorcycle. I said no.
You said no. That's right. That's 5. And now,
Yes.
the bad news, Rick.
Bad news. No, this little girl was in heaven, and they were giving out noses. She thought they said roses. She says, give me a big red one.
A big red one.
Yeah.
Deborah, you have to go to work now. and match 5 remaining celebrities to achieve a tie and stay in the game, and that's the best you can do here. Gary, if you would please, sir, would you not participate this time?
Did I match before?
You matched before.
See, I didn't even know it.
Yes, right, and you weren't even here.
I know.
You did it by remote control. Here we go. At the restaurant, Harvey said to the waiter,
Yeah.
"These steaks are so much like rubber, they have blank stamped on them." That way to go, Richie. Hey, Richie, that way to go. Hey, Rich. Okay. Waiting for Brett and Chuck. Deborah, think about it. Get a little ESP from your kids or from our celebrities. That's what you want.
Come along, dear.
At the restaurant, Harvey said to the waiter, "These steaks are so much like rubber, they have blank stamped on them."
Breakable.
What?
Breakable. I can't think of anything.
You really didn't listen to it. Oh, Deborah, you must listen carefully. All right, Brett, you are first. Got to match everybody.
These steaks taste so much like rubber, they have Goodyear stamped on.
Goodyear. So that means Rick wins the game. What'd you ever have? Goodyear, Goodyear, Goodyear. They all had Goodyear. Come on down, Rick. Okay, Rick, if you'll just stand on the little blue spot in the rug there, we'll say goodbye to Deborah and wish her well. I'm glad you're not leaving here empty-handed.
No. I got
And your kids will
$200.
love the fact that you won some money. Deborah Clodio, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Goodbye. And while we're spinning her off, we'll spin these messages just for you. How do you feel? Great. Good. Rick Engstrom here has won his first game. He has $100, but now he has a chance at a real bundle of money. He could win over $5,000 here, Rick. Here it is. It's all yours, this big money super match. Not too long ago, we had a bunch of people in this room, and we polled them. We put a questionnaire to them. We said, write down your best answer to this: the March blank. The March blank. Now, the answer they wrote down most frequently will get you $500 if you match it. If you decide to choose their second most popular answer, you get $250 and $100 for matching their third answer, and 3 of our 6 celebrities will help.
First of all, Richard Dawson.
The March Hare.
The March Hare.
Sure.
The March
Alice,
Hare.
don't you like him?
Right. Yes, yeah, indeed. I love the March Hare. I love all the characters in Alice in Wonderland. The audience is thrilled with your answer, too.
We're not concerned.
No, the reason you can't hear the audience is the ovation was deafening, Rich, you see. And for a moment there, you lost your hearing. You couldn't
Just a second,
hear.
I'll make a note of that. Clear audience by tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Brett.
What about the March of Dimes?
Yeah.
Well, Betty White's going to be very upset.
I didn't hear that one either, did you? No.
It's deadly quiet.
Was there a
here.
noise there?
Gary.
What she said. No, the March of Time.
The March of Time. So there you have 3. You have the March of Time. No, he used to say, time marches on. And then you got the March of Dimes, and you have the March Hare.
I'll take the March of Dimes.
The March of Dimes, what we want. Let's go to this big board now and begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. The March Hare is
Aren't you
Richard's answer.
ashamed? Rabbits for everybody.
Right. See, it was up there. And now we'll reveal the $250 response, the March of Time. All right, last chance now for the March of Dimes. Here we go. Slide it, please. Yes, you got it. Congratulations. Very good. She's a good hugger and squeezer, isn't she?
Fantastic.
You sounded like a teenager. Fantastic. Yeah. When you were up there hugging and squeezing, I saw the... oh, that's a wallet. Oh, that's the biggest wallet.
Honey, people are going to talk. Take your hand off that man's blank.
No, but...
Man is a police
since
officer.
he's a member of the
He's with
New
the vice
York...
squad.
Since a member of the police department, I thought he came here with a holster on. You're not packing a rod, are you?
I'm amongst friends.
Oh, all right. Thank
That's
you.
what you think.
Now, Rich,
We're screwed.
you've won the $500. You'll play for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000, and we'll give you the money gladly if you'll match one celebrity. Now, this has to be an exact match.
Reliable Richard Dawson.
All right, here we go. Reliable Richard. Oh, reliable Richard Dawson, Dawson, Dawson. You ready, Rich?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Good luck to you. Get your ESP going over to him. Here it is. It reads as follows. Blank Bible. Blank Bible. All right, Rick. Give us the answer that he has already written and put in the slot in that card, and we give you $5,000.
Holy Bible.
Holy Bible. All right.
Yeah.
The members of the Gideon Society are cheering very loudly out there. What did you say, Rich? He says Holy Bible.
I live in motels and hotels all over the country.
Well,
and
the
every,
Gideons.
Every
Yes.
drawer they have the...
Holy Bible. Hey! There you got it. $5,000. You got friends here?
I have my best friend here, my wife.
Your best friend and your wife is here. Where is she? She is very, very, very happy. There she is. Well, congratulations to you, and congratulations to Rick Angstrom. And now is a total of $5,600, and he's going to meet a new challenger now. Here comes Carol Cruz. There's your souvenir card for you. Hello there, Carol.
Hi.
All right, anytime you want to climb aboard the carousel, you can. We'll welcome Carol Cruz and tell her how happy we are to see her, and ask her to tell us a little bit about herself.
Well, I'm a clerk typist for the city of Los Angeles, and I was recently married to a Los Angeles police officer.
No kidding. Have you ever heard of him before?
No.
Before you met backstage here?
No.
No. And does your husband work anywhere near where he works?
No, he works someplace else.
I see. How long you been married, Carol?
Since June.
Since June? July, August. Okay, Carol. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll begin by asking you to make a decision. You may have A or B.
B, please.
All right. She wants B, and she got it. Gloria said, I am a very successful traveling sales lady because instead of selling door to door, I sell my wares blank to blank. Gloria said, I'm a very successful sales lady because instead of selling my wares door to door, I sell my wares blank to blank.
All over. He doesn't need to know.
How's the trout farm?
Terrific.
Good.
18 inches.
No kidding.
Last one I caught. The trout, I mean.
Delicious fish I've ever had was in his house. Absolutely terrific. Here we go, Carol. Gloria said, I am a very successful traveling sales lady because instead of selling door to door, I sell my wares blank to blank.
Person to person?
Person to person. Instead of selling door to door, you see, that would be person to person because a person would come to the door.
Oh. Okay.
That's all right. You can borrow your husband's gun and do a little breaking and entering if you don't win anything here. Okay, Gary, she says person to person.
At first, I couldn't think of any answer, and then I heard that devilish little way you read that card, and I heard the snicker from the audience, and then I went like this, and I said bed to bed.
Which is in itself an interesting phenomena because that's what I said.
Isn't that interesting? So we have two of those. You're getting the hang of it now, aren't you, Carol? All right. Hello, Chuck.
Do you ever sit all day with Ella Raines and Adolphe Menjou? You can go nuts.
Adolphe Menjou.
Bed to
bed. To bed. Okay. All right. This lady sells her wares bed to bed. What do you say to that, Meg?
I say bed to bed.
Oh, wouldn't this have been a big winner for you, Carol, if you had said it? What do you say?
Yeah, well, being a newlywed, that's what I thought. You know, she would have said.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was wondering why she was doing on this show if she's only been married 4 months. Hello there.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine. I'm sorry I had bed to bed.
Oh,
sorry.
there it is. 6 bed-to-beds there. Well, that's the way it goes. Rick will have a question for you in a moment or so, but right now we've got this for you. Hello. Hello, hello. All right. You ready, Rick?
Yes, sir.
First rounder. Remember, they're a little tougher. She had a little trouble with hers. Let's see how you do with yours.
They're slippery, too.
Yeah, they're slippery, right? Fat Frida was such a fat baby, she wasn't delivered by a stork. She was delivered by a blank. Fat Frida, fat baby.
Don't look.
Don't look. I'm not looking.
No, him.
Oh, him.
You know who him is, don't
Yes.
you?
Okay, Rick, here it is. Fat Frida was such a fat baby, she wasn't delivered by a stork. She was delivered by a blank.
By a crane.
A crane. Delivered by a crane.
Gene Crane is the better.
Gene Crane,
Yes.
yes.
No, I'm sorry. He's had the right answer right
Yeah,
there.
he
I
had a
said
good one.
blimp.
Blimp would be good. Well, remember in first
Oh,
round,
same to you, fella.
there are a number of possibilities for first rounders. What do you say?
I thought a crane and a stork were about the same. They're not?
No.
It's a crane? Oh, shucks. I'm sorry. I had the wingspread of an albatross.
An albatross. Yeah,
Because
that's
they have
stronger,
like a...
stronger than a stork. Yes.
You kids don't know about bites.
Right. What did you say?
I said the crane, which fingernails are smaller than the flamingo.
Wasn't delivered by a stork, was delivered by a
Crane.
cranery. Two for him. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
after
Richard?
6 years of Hogan's Heroes, I once swore this word would never pass my lips, but crane.
Oh, such fond memories he has. Hello there.
Hi, hon.
You gonna open your...
No, it was just embarrassing to sit with the winning group and come up with the answer. I thought she was delivered by a truck.
A truck, eh? Okay, so you picked up 2 cranes there, and the score at the end of round 1 is 2-0 in favor of the champ.
3.
3. Oh, yes, that's right. He had 1 before, so it's 3-0.
In the first again.
All right. Thank you very much for being so alert, all of you. All right, Carol, you got a choice again of A or B.
B again.
B again. B again. Bernard said, I think my wife is having an affair with old man Periwinkle.
Good gravy, Marie.
And I'll tell you why I think so. Last night, she came home with blank on her breath.
Oh, I got it. I got,
got it.
I got
You
it.
got it.
Don't look.
I don't got it.
You don't got it? That's a very easy one. I think my wife is having an affair with old man Periwinkle. You know?
Yeah, I know who he is. I've done
Last
the
night
show
she
enough.
came home with blank on her breath.
That mustache has impeded his thinking power.
Yeah, it does. I like it. It makes him very...
Nothing is impeding my thinking
Yeah.
power. I've always been dumb.
It gives him that Ronald Coleman look, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure
Thank you
does.
very much. I really
They need
enjoy
to-
doing this show.
Okay. Carol Cruz, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Bernard said, I think my wife is having an affair with old man Periwinkle. Last night she came home with blank on her breath.
Geritol.
Geritol! Rick likes your answer. They like your answer. Let's see if the celebrities like your answer.
I said false teeth.
Was stretching a little. Now listen. Listen. Nobody's gonna make me give back my Emmy. Just sit right down, lady.
Now, we won't take the Emmy away from you, but, yes.
There might be Geritol.
Spray a little rust on it, that's all.
No, it'll turn green.
Sure. I said, oh, for heaven's sakes, I said Geritol.
Geritol is the answer. That little lady wants. Little Geritol for the lady, Chuck?
Yo, sure, Vic.
Okay. I know she doesn't look as if she needs it, but give her a little Geritol.
Okay.
All right, you got a little Geritol.
I was going to say Paladin. When I said Geritol.
Four for her. Now, Fanny, give her some Geritol. Stop fooling around.
All right. Geritol.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now, here we are in the middle of round two. It's 5-3, and you've got a little work cut out for you, Rick, and we'll see how it turns out after we see about this. I thought we'd have time to carry on, but we don't. We'll have to pick this up where we left off next time. Middle of round two, score is 5-3 in favor of the challenger, and we'll look forward to seeing you both next time. And you, too, we'll look forward to seeing next time there. Any parting shots before we go?
My friend B. Arthur won the Emmy, too.
Oh,
Isn't that wonderful?
did, yes.
I cried because I was so glad.
Were you there?
No, I was sitting home going, oh! I thought I died and gone to that other place.
Yes, it's a little quiet, isn't it? Join us next time for Match Game 77. I'm Gene Rayburn. Tally-ho!
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. From MASH, Gary Berghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, Olson. Okay. All right. I seemed a little preoccupied there because there was a light out over there, but I see they've turned it on now and everything's under control. Is everything under control over here?
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking about, Chuck? Nothing. Okay.
His life, his sad, pathetic life is what he's thinking about.
Let us all briskly applaud our two players over here, Rick Engstrom and Carol Cruz. Rick is our current champ with $5,600. He's a Los Angeles PD type fellow. And as you can see, he's very happy about being a winner. What are you going to do with the money, Rick?
It's already been spent.
It has. That's why there was a smile on your wife's face out there. She's spending it in her head. Household stuff and family things like that.
Gee, I wish.
Oh.
I think it's other things.
Oh, really? You don't want to tell us? All right. I'm not going to pry into your personal life. What do I care? Now, Carol Cruz here has been married for 20 minutes, and look at her. She's already on a... No, she's been married for 4 months here, and she's matched 5 of our celebrities. And when we get back from this commercial massage, why, Rick has to match 2 to tie. However, if he matches 3, he can win. So let's see how this turns out after we see about this.
Save me 2.
Here we go. Save you 2. All right. Okay. Now, this is the last question in this game. It's for Rick. Remember, 2 to tie and 3 to win. Methuselah said...
Honey, got 899
It is not
years.
so greateth being 900 years old.
Why?
Because I have notteth blanked for 800 years. Aren't you sorry you're not playing this one? All ready?
I have not what? Does he go? How does he go?
I have notteth blanked for 800 years. Blanked.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Put it down that card, Brett. Let's go.
I'm ready, sweetness. You go right ahead. I'll catch up.
Here it is, Rick. Methuselah said, "It is neither so greateth being 900 years old."
Why?
Because I have notteth blanked for 800 years.
Made love.
He said, maketh love, 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 love. Do you play? Yes, you do. Okay, what do you say?
Do I play?
Well, I can't tell if your
I
light
play
is on.
around it.
Play around it. There's a match for Rick Engstrom. And you, my dear?
Mateys, love us.
Love us. Score is now tied. 5-all. It's up to you to break the tie or leave it as a tie. It's your option.
I understand.
It's all on your shoulders. The
I understand.
entire weight of the game rests on you.
Yes, I understand. You say he's calling himself Methuselah?
Methuselah.
He told me his name was Bill.
Oh. Made love wins the game. Come on down, Rick. All right. There you go, right there. Carol, it was a pleasure to meet you, my dear.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Good luck to you in your new marriage, and best wishes to you, and congratulations to your husband for having the sense to marry a sweet girl
Thank
like you.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye, Carol Cruz. Many gifts for you. Now, here's Rick Engstrom for the second time, and we'll see how it goes for you this time, Rick. Good luck once again. Not too long ago, we polled another studio audience, a nice, smart bunch like this. We locked the doors. We gave them cardboard and blunt writing instruments, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Leon blank. Now, the answer they gave most often will get you $500 if you match it, $250 for matching the second most popular, and $100 for matching the third. And 3 of our 6 highly intelligent celebrities will help you with Leon. I can see by the puzzle look in their places. I better talk a little more and give them a chance to think of an answer there. What do you say?
Richard first.
Leon Jaworski.
Leon Jaworski, okay.
Brett.
Would you buy a car from this man, Leon Ames?
Leon Ames. All right.
Fanny.
Now,
Now, wait a minute. An idea may come to you from
No,
somewhere.
she has it. She has it. She...
I do that, you know, trying to make you pretend I don't have an answer. No, I have one. Leon Earl.
Errol.
Leon Errol, she
Errol.
You have
E-R-R-O-L?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is he?
Well,
An
come
actor.
on.
don't know who Leon Errol
One of the
is?
greatest slow burn artists
Silent
in
in the-
movies.
Oh, I
ever.
that one, yes.
Marvelous.
Flew the
Come on.
Atlantic.
Shame on
He
you.
was in radio after you.
Yeah.
He's got rubber
What
legs.
about
too.
Leon the Lion? Oh, that's not.
Too late. Listen, you got Leon Ames, Leon Jaworski, and Leon Errol, and you can choose one of those, or it's your option here, remember, Rick, to reject all 3 of them and give us one of your own. What is your pleasure?
I'll take Leon Jaworski.
You'll take Leon Jaworski. That was Richard's answer. Let's find out if it's up there. Who wrote, what about the novelist? Leon Uris?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he might be up there. One never knows. Here we go. Let's begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Leon Uris is up there. All right, we are looking for Leon Jaworski. Leon Ames. All right, you think it's going to be there? All right, slide it, please.
Big rock pianist.
Oh, yes, thank you.
What did I write down?
You wrote Leon Russell
Well, for
down?
the second, but I thought Jaworski because he's
First,
investigating the
That's right.
Senate and Congress at
Okay.
the moment.
So Leon Russell. All right. Now, Rick, let's see, you win some, you lose some.
That's true.
Well, listen, you've picked up another $100 for the game. Remember, you're going to play another game, so you got another shot at it. Right now, we want you to have a shot at this message. You're okay, pal. Shall we all greet Marcy Schneidmiller? Hey! Who are all the yayers out there?
I don't know. My friends.
You have brought a bunch of friends with you?
A few.
Where are all of you and your friends from, Marcy?
Chino.
Chino.
Right.
Yeah. You get a chance to see this show much?
All the time.
Good.
I rush home every day to see it.
Atta girl. You rush home from where?
From school.
You still go to school?
Well, I'm teaching.
Oh, you're a teacher. Where do you teach?
Magnolia Junior High in Chino.
What do you teach?
Well, I'm a PE teacher, but right now, you know, the jobs are a little scarce, so I'm just filling in for different
yeah.
subjects.
Yeah, school teaching jobs are really tough to find,
They
aren't
are.
they?
They are.
You married?
Yes, I have 2 kids, 2 girls,
How old are they?
9 and 7.
What are their names?
Tiffany and Tisha.
Tiffany and Tisha.
Uh-huh.
What inspired you to name them that?
Something different.
Yes, I'll say. Tiffany, huh?
Some Kleenex.
Yes. Well, good luck to you, Marcy.
Thank you.
Hope the kids will find room in their hearts to forgive you. Listen, you may have A or B here.
A, please.
You want A?
Yes.
You got A. Okay.
I love it.
Nobody will eat at Murray's restaurant.
Why?
Because Murray's is a combination restaurant and blank. Nobody will eat at Murray's restaurant.
This is a
because-
first round question.
First
is it
round
not?
question, yes.
Well, this may take a little time, sweetness.
All right.
Nobody will eat a Murray's verb combination.
So you're looking. Did the camera get it? No.
No.
Did you see your head swing
You're just
around?
Take
sneaking
out
a
your
peek.
teeth and your pipe.
Don't talk with a mouth full.
Or pipe full.
Yes.
Is this okay?
Yes, that's
That's
perfect.
nice.
It's a wonderful answer.
Wait a minute.
Wonderful.
You can.
All right.
I can't think of anything.
If you can't think of one, steal his. Now, come on, let's get on with it.
Oh, okay. I'll be with you by the time you get there.
Dear me. You ready,
oh, wait
Marcy?
a minute.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Try it.
What is that? I can't. That's the wrong. I think. Well, you'll know what I mean.
Okay, now, Marcy. Nobody will eat at Murray's restaurant because Murray's is a combination restaurant and...
Bathroom. Bathroom.
Okay. All right. She said restaurant and restroom. What do you say?
Well, I was going to say that, but all restaurants are a combination restaurant
That's
and
right.
bathroom. They
Right.
have to be by law. So I said city dump.
City dump is okay. What did you finally change your mind to?
He
He says the most pathetic award of 1977 answer.
I think I got it wrong. I said fly trap, but I don't mean that. What do I mean?
You mean,
What do I mean?
you mean an insect catcher of some kind or destroyer. Yes,
Yeah.
of course, we know what you
does he
mean.
say?
The Bad Taste Award of the Year, Mortuary.
Mortuary. So we got a city dump, a mortuary, a fly trap, and what do you offer?
Along Charles
Are
lines,
you
an
this-
undertaker.
An undertaker. Okay. Well, first round questions can go anywhere. Hardly.
Son of Undertaker.
Son of Undertaker. All right. Marcy is looking for a restroom.
I said funeral parlor.
Funereal parlor
Yeah.
there. So let's see what we've got for a first rounder here for Rick, if you will, please. Sidney the tailor said yesterday a weirdo came in to buy a suit. Not only did he order it with padded shoulders, he ordered it with padded blank.
Come here a
A
minute.
weirdo came in to buy a suit. Not only did he order it with padded shoulders,
Now, is that going to cause trouble?
yes.
Oh, all right.
Not only did he order it with padded shoulders, he ordered it with padded blank.
Okay, hon.
She too much.
Either that or not enough. I haven't figured it out yet.
Now listen, how are things going on MASH? I still love that show. That's one of the longest running and best
Isn't it neat?
shows on the air.
Thank you.
Is everything under control there?
It's going wonderful.
Yeah, good.
It's a great bunch of people to work with, and the writers, we have some of the best writers in the business.
Yes, indeed you do.
Great
All right.
material.
Here we go. Sidney said this. Sidney the tailor said yesterday this weirdo came in to buy a suit. Not only did he order it with padded shoulders, he ordered it with padded blank.
Trousers.
Padded trousers. Padded trousers, he said. Okay, lukewarm response from the audience. Quizzical look on your face.
I spell phonetically, I just
Yes.
had to tell you. I said tushy.
Padded tushy. They're very popular in some countries.
Is that so?
They are.
Like, name one.
Cuba.
Really?
Well, not among the men, among the women.
Is that right? No
Yeah, I'll never
kidding.
forget the first time I was down in Havana.
Sugar
years
cane
ago.
also is very popular
It's
down
true.
there.
Go on with the story. I find it intriguing.
I tell you,
Cigars, too.
I did a show with Steve Allen in Cuba. It was the first over-the-horizon transmission. We went down to Havana, a whole bunch of us. We did this TV show there, and we did toured Havana. And
can't
I was
use all this.
surprised when I saw in the local Bloomingdale's not only padded bras, but padded things that the women wear on their tushies there to make them look bigger. And apparently that's very desirable down there. Isn't
Take
that
this to the
interesting?
cashier.
Show us your answer.
On Fredericks of Hollywood, you can get all this, which is where this man had his little suit made, at Fredericks of Hollywood. Padded buns.
Padded buns.
He was very thin. He was very
Cuba-born
tall.
story of the year. Wake up, Charles.
The Cuba section over.
She asked me about it. I was not going to go on
Yes,
with it,
but
she
just
insisted.
a bridge cut down. Bosom.
Bosom. We are looking for not a padded bosom, Meg, but padded trousers.
Well, you said he was a weirdo, right?
He was a weirdo.
So we had a padded bra.
Uh-huh. Right.
Which he bought in Cuba.
He bought it in Cuba. Cuba, that's where we're going.
See? They like that in Cuba. Eh?
Cuba, yes, they do like it.
How long does it take to get down there? I'd be very
Oh, they'd love you down there.
Absolutely. I said bra.
So, there we have. All right, here we go. Listen, we ain't got no score here. Now, you got to get with it here now and score some points. And we'll see how many points we're going to score after we see about this message. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, you may have A or B, Marcy.
I'll try A again, please.
A, here it is. Everybody plays, since you didn't match anybody in the first round. Say, did you see the big news in the North Pole Gazette?
No.
Let me tell you about it. Santa Claus left Mrs. Claus and ran off with a blank.
Mrs. Claus left. Oh, that's.
Santa Claus left Mrs. Claus, and he ran off with a blank. Santa Claus ran off with a
It's a
blank.
heartbreaker, isn't it?
I didn't read about it.
You ready, Marcy?
I think
Don't
so.
say it yet. Okay, now. The big news in the North Pole Gazette is that Santa Claus left Mrs. Claus and ran off with a
Deer?
reindeer.
Reindeer.
Okay. There he is.
A reindeer with a red nose.
Reindeer with a red nose. One for Marcy.
Did you know Santa Claus isn't as young as he used to be, and his eyesight's gone bad on him? He doesn't see too well.
Oh.
He thought it was a showgirl, but it turned out to be a reindeer.
Uh-huh. Yes.
A pretty elf.
A pretty elf, yes. Nice young elf. What do you say, Meg? What do you run off with there?
A reindeer.
Really? Weird, wasn't it? Strange Santa Claus. Yes, sir, Richard?
Here's where the saying comes, you're okay as long as you got your elf.
Oh, is that where that came from?
It's true. Clear the studio.
You are booing Richard Dawson?
There it is.
I must say, your
Fontaine.
temerity is astounding.
Thank you.
Test the audience.
Yes, Fanny.
Do you think I'll put my hands up?
Just show me privately.
I'm
We won't show
brave.
the audience. Elf. Okay. So that's 3 for her, and now, Rick, we'll see how you do with yours. And you know what you have to do? Match 3 to tie and 4 to win. Dr. Jones said, my new nurse is strange. She makes the patients undress just to give them blank. Blank. My new nurse is strange. She makes the patients undress just to give them blank.
Someone's gone crazy in the audience.
Somebody in the audience has flipped her wicket.
I think she's had too much blank.
Right. You crazy lady. Well, she's going to fall out of her seat in a minute there. Even the dummy is laughing. All right, Rick, here it is. Dr. Jones said, my new nurse is strange. She makes the patients undress just to give them blank.
The temperature, their temperature.
Just to give them temperature?
Their temperature.
I thought you had it sewed up here. We'll find out right now whether anybody said temperature. Gary?
No, this is what you take to have your temperature come down, aspirin.
Just to give them aspirin. Doctor, you say take 2 aspirin, call me in the morning. And she said, take your clothes off and take 2 aspirin. What do you say?
Well, I didn't say temperature because in certain medical circles you do disrobe to
That's
have
right.
your temperature taken.
When it's done in a certain way.
Yes. I said to take vitamins to make. That's what my answer.
That's it. Vitamins. Okay.
Charles's answer.
You like
Good
Charles?
answer. What is the question?
This nurse is strange. She makes the patients undress just to give them
An appointment.
an appointment. Very good. Take off your clothes, and I'll tell you what day next week we want to see you. Now, you must match all 3 remaining ones to stay in the game here, Rick. What have you got there, Meg?
I said she makes them take off her clothes to give them a prescription.
A prescription, so that means Marcy wins again. A bill, good. Come on back. All right. There you go. Don't go away. Rick, it was a pleasure to do business with you. You're a very good contestant, a good game player. You won a total of $5,700. Congratulations to you. Good luck to Rick Enstrom, Los Angeles Police Department. Now we've got a little message for you. And then come back. How many? We got a big 35 seconds. Just think what we could do with this time. What can we do with this time?
You made her so nervous.
What?
Now she
Are you
can't
nervous?
talk.
What are you nervous about?
I don't know.
We're a friendly bunch, aren't we?
Exactly.
He's
It all
friendly.
take 5 seconds to say goodbye.
All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Yes, you say goodbye. Say goodbye.
20. I'm just counting down.
You say goodbye.
Goodbye, hon. 17.
Goodbye.
The last,
Oh, bye.
last
My clap was
question
off.
about the nurse and dressing got me all.
Bye. Oh, goodbye. Join us next time. Match Game 77.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production. Get ready to match the stars from MASH. Gary Berghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded big money match game 77. And now here's the star of match game 77, Gene Rivers.
Hello, Jared. How are you? Thank you very much. We thank you for joining us, and we thank you for joining us, too. Is everybody ready to have a fun and game here?
Yes.
You all ready?
Yes.
Good. All right. Shall we get right to it, then?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ain't
Let's say hello to
showbiz
current champ here, Marcy Schneidmiller. Applause, applause, applause. When the time expired last time, Marcy had just won a game, so all she has is $100. However, it gives her the opportunity to now to play for over $5,000. You ready for that, Marcy?
Ready, ready.
All right, we'll do that right after we do this, especially for you. Do we make a lovely couple? We're both in brown, I just noticed there. Okay, you ready, Marcy?
Ready, ready.
For what?
This.
Okay, here it is. There, it's all for you. Not too long ago, we pulled a bunch in the studio and we said, write down your best answer to this. Mash blank. Now, if you match the answer they gave us most often, you will get another $500. If you match their second most popular answer, you'll get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. And 3 of our 6 celebrities are going to help you.
Richard, please.
Mashed potatoes.
All right, sir, there's one.
Charles.
You got me, hon. Wait a minute.
Well,
Okay, wait.
Gary's television show, but I'm trying to figure it out. What night are you on, Gary?
Well, if I tell you, will you promise not to pick me next?
Okay.
We're on Tuesday nights.
Just talk it over. Take it.
Well, MASH TV show.
MASH TV
Pick
show.
me.
And mashed potatoes has an ED.
Yeah,
That's
all
right.
right.
The whole thing is a mess.
Man, okay. Now this is it. This is something that's just going to be wonderful.
He's got one for
it's
you.
Just no, I don't even know what that is.
That's because
this
you
is
don't
it.
watch our show.
Get yourself prepared, folks. Mashed turnips. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an Emmy winner. I don't have to take this now.
Sit down there.
There are no country people out there. If there were, they'd know about mashed turnips.
Anyway, you got mashed turnips, mashed potatoes, and MASH TV show. Now,
This is a mess.
at this point, you can choose one of those, Marcy, or you may think up one of your own that they haven't been able to think of. What is your pleasure?
I thought of mashed potatoes, too.
You want mashed potatoes?
What a terrible
right.
I think that's the answer.
To find out what's up there right now, I'm just as curious as you are. Let's reveal a $100 response. Mash it.
Oh. I don't think this is going to relate to my show at all.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what that means, but as I said earlier, we had these weirdos in the studio audience, and we said, write down your answers. So they did. Here's the next one.
Turnips. There.
MASH 4077.
That's what I was trying to tell her.
Yeah, that's the medical
What is
unit.
that?
Medical, now wait a minute. Military. Mobile. Army. Surgical Hospital. And it was designated number 407.
The question is a loser no matter how much you're going to talk. It's laying there.
You know what? I agree with you. All right, may we see the big one, please? Congratulations, my dear. Pick up another $500. And as Brett pointed out earlier, it is indeed mashed potatoes. But as I said, we had these dummies in here, and we put this questionnaire to them. We said, anyway, now you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000, Marcy, and we want to give you that money. But we can't do it to you until you match one celebrity exactly. You've got to choose one now.
Richard, please.
Okay, here we go. Stand on the blue dot there. Here it is, worth $5,000. Good luck to you, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Get your ESP going over to him?
I think so.
He's got his ESP going to you there. Games blank. That's Games blank. Games blank. Now, Marcy, we want the answer Richard has written on the card, and if you give us that, we give you $5,000. Games.
People play.
Games people play. All right. We'll find out right now if that does get you the $5,000 or not. Richard?
I was thinking the store where I get my backgammon set, where people...
Congratulations, my dear. You now have $5,600. You're stopping the flow of my blood there. All right, good luck to you, Mark. $5,600. Let's meet another player now. Here comes Kenneth Yaw. Kenneth Yaw. Hello there. Hey, Kenneth. Okay, Marcy, you have a seat. Kenneth, you know Marcy Schneidmiller?
I sure do.
You sure do.
Right.
She's very happy and excited, and
wonderful,
we'll give her a chance to cool down a little bit now while we find out who you are, Kenneth. Do you know who you are?
I don't know, Gene.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm retired from the Postal Department in Costa Mesa, California, and I've been married 41 years to the little lady right out here in the front row.
Yeah.
And originally we're from Hammond, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
And I brought my sister-in-law along for a little company.
Well, we're delighted to meet you, and I'll say hello to your wife a little bit later.
Thank you.
And good luck to you, Kenneth. We've got to do a little business with America, and then we'll start this game. Okay with you? All right. Come right back now and see how we do here. Let us begin at the beginning here. They polished this whole thing. It looks so nice now. All right. Kenneth, you may have A or B.
Try A.
You want to try A?
Try A.
You sure?
Try.
All right. Here it is. Hey, very few people know this.
Yeah.
But if you eat enough oranges, it'll make you turn blank. If you eat enough oranges, it'll make you turn blank.
Are you changing it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Put something down on the card, and we'll get on with it if you will.
Please,
Let's get on.
grinding his teeth in desperation.
Kenneth Yaw, you say you're from Hammond, Indiana, originally, eh?
Righto.
Yeah, where do you live now? Now you live in Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa, California, right.
All right, here it is, Kenneth. As soon as Charles is ready. I don't see his pen moving. Now it is. Very few people know this, Kenneth, but if you eat enough oranges, it'll make you turn blank.
Well, the general answer would be, I'll say orange.
You'll say orange.
Orange.
Make it turn orange.
They turn orange if you eat enough oranges.
I suppose so. Right. He says if you eat enough oranges, it'll make it turn orange.
And you said very few people know this, right?
Yeah, right.
Just Anita and me. I said gay.
Gay. What are you laughing at, Kenneth?
And
after all these years, 41. After all these years, 41 years.
41 years. You're still eating oranges and you haven't changed yet. Okay.
Carrots make you turn orange.
Carrots make you turn orange, right?
But oranges, I'll tell you what they do to you. All you little orange eaters, watch out. Gay.
Okay. All right.
I have never used my celebrity for political statements or for stands in various whatever.
Yes.
Orange.
Orange. And don't you wish you had? Orange, no, that gives Kenneth one match, so that's fine. Now, Meg, we're up to you. If you eat enough oranges, it'll make you turn...
Orange.
Orange. Good for you, Kenneth. What do you have to say?
Well, Gary's right, of course. That is Anita's theory.
Oh, it is?
I was playing cards with Anita Bryant last week. It's very difficult. She keeps tearing up the queens. I said gay.
What do you say, Fan?
Well, I immediately thought of orange.
Orange?
Yeah.
3. Okay. He did pretty well with his first round.
I know.
A little unusual there, Marcy. Now you got to get going here. The sergeant said to the privates, this is the sergeant speaking to the privates. He says, okay, you guys, I got good news and bad news. The good news is you're all getting a furlough. And the bad news is you'll be spending it in blank. Sergeant speaking there.
I love your accent. It's just
Says,
so
I got good news and bad news, you guys. The good news is you're all getting a furlough.
What are they, in the Army, the Navy, or what?
They're in the Army, dummy.
All right.
They're not sergeants in the Navy.
He doesn't pay attention.
What's a furlough?
Furlough is a vacation.
Oh, I get it.
That he did.
All right, they're getting a furlough.
You're all getting a furlough, but the bad news is you'll be spending it in blank.
I get it.
Well, that's...
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes.
I shouldn't have showed it to you. You didn't even know what it meant.
What is he doing?
He's vamping till ready.
No, we're vamping till he's ready.
You couldn't have picked a better.
Think about it now, Mars. Okay. Finished? Yes, he's finished. Sergeant said to the privates, he said, okay, you guys, I got good news and I've got bad news for you. The good news is you're all getting a furlough, and the bad news is you'll be spending it in blank.
Boot camp?
Boot camp. So it means they won't be able to leave the camp at all,
Right.
huh? All right? Nah.
Sounds like the chorus from 2001 Space Odyssey.
Right. What did you say?
I said in action.
In action. Right. You don't like that one either. When we get to one you like, you will let us know, won't you? Thank you. What do you say? You think you got one?
I think it's the definitive answer. Jail!
By Joe?
You might at least look alert.
I don't know. I don't think there is any good definitive answer to this one. What do you say?
Detroit.
What am I doing in Detroit? Okay, Meg. Show and tell.
Well, I thought boot camp, but I wrote Army.
You'll be spending it in the Army. Ain't going nowhere, is what, according to you.
So you have good news and bad.
Got good news and bad news. Good news is you're getting a furlough or a vacation. The bad news is you'll be spending it in...
Guam.
Guam. That is bad. That would be... Well, no. That'd be worse. Would that be worse than Detroit?
Worse than Burbank.
Worse than Burbank, yes. What do you say?
Well, I tried to use the Army terms in the brig.
in the brig.
Yeah.
Or jail. So in effect, we had 2 of those. And there we are at the end of round 1, 3-0 in favor of the challenger. Round 2 coming up after this. All right. Oh. We were just having a brief discussion of the coloratura role in Puccini's La Boheme. Now we will carry on here with round 2, and Kenneth, you have a choice again of A or B.
A again.
A again. Here it is. 3 people play: Gary, Brett, and Richard. Here it is. The Bionic Man said, yesterday they sent the Bionic Woman back to the shop. Her bionic blanks fell off.
God darn.
Look at Kenneth Yaw wrecking his brain here to think of an answer. Now, Kenneth, just listen carefully now. Stop the music. His brain works better when there ain't no music playing there. The Bionic Man said, yesterday they sent the Bionic Woman back to the shop. Her bionic blanks fell off.
Her bionic boobs fell off. Her arms are bionic too, you know.
Why didn't you say arms?
Well, because I thought boobs might be a definitive answer.
But arms was your first choice.
Yeah.
Now, you know what we tell you here. Go, trust your first judgment, your first choice.
I'll do
But
that.
you said boobs, so that has to be your official answer.
Yeah.
Arms was his first choice.
Boobs is his first choice. 41 years. Boobs.
There it is. There we got one. You say arms, legs,
Question.
eyelashes.
I thought of all of those, and then I thought, well, now this may be a match, I'm not sure. I said booberetters.
Booberetters. All right. Now you're up to 5, Kenneth. Richard, what occurred to you? I know it was difficult for you.
It was. First thing I thought of was arms.
You did.
Being an arm man.
Yes. Now, Marcy. Marcy, you got a match. Mercy, Marcy. You in a heap of trouble here.
I know.
He in a catbird seat. You just one miss here and you're finished.
I've had it.
So listen carefully now. Now, you've all heard the story about the beautiful fairy princess who kissed the frog. Remember that story, Marcy?
yes,
Yes, it was a
vividly.
beautiful story. Well, there was also an ugly princess. Now, she was so ugly. If you can be half-hearted, lay out. And if you're going to do it, do it. She was so ugly. A slight improvement. When she kissed the frog blanked. Right, attaboy.
Gotcha.
Everybody plays.
Let's see. Ah.
Okay. Hello, Marcy.
Hello.
Now, you've heard this beautiful fairy story about the princess who kissed the frog, and there was also an ugly princess. She was so ugly when she kissed the frog blanked.
Croaked.
Croaked. Very good. She not only got the right answer, but she got a little attempted humor we were making there.
Croaked.
Croaked it is. One for her. Gotta match everybody, Marcy. Need 6 dead frogs is what you need there. What do you say?
I say better red than dead. Croak.
Gonna have you investigated. What do you say?
I just want to plug my Christmas special, The Gay Orange Frog from Guam. Unique story, croaked.
Score is now 6-3. If you match the celebrities on the lower tier, you'll end up in a tie here. Okay, Meg, we're up to you. What happened to that little frog?
I hope this counts. He died?
Died. Yes, it died. 6-4 the score. Looking for a dead frog.
Ribbit.
There's another one. 6-5. They're rooting for you, Fanny.
I understand
but
that.
I point out to Marcy, as in everything in life, there's good news and bad news. Life is not all a bed of roses. Oh, we never promised you a rose garden, Marcy, did we, Fanny?
No, just warts and croaked.
Okay, we got it. High score. So, got a 6-6 tie here. Now, here's what happens when we have a tie. We push a little button here, reveal one tie-breaking question for each. The one who's matched the most will be the winner. Kenneth, you want... Oh, well, we'll turn the lights out, too. You may have A or B.
Try A.
A it is. Here it is. Harry said it's true what they say about a dog taking on its master's personality. Every night, my wife's dog has a blank. It's true what they say about a dog taking on its master's personality. Every night, my wife's dog has a blank.
I don't want your answer. I'm finished.
Hello, Kenneth. Harry said it's true what they say about a dog taking on its master's personality. Every night, my wife's dog has a blank.
Has a headache.
You got it. Very good, Kenneth. He's right on the ball there.
Boy,
Good
after
answer.
41 years, he should know.
Yeah. Show him your headache,
Could you
Harry.
imagine how many headaches that is? That's incredible.
No, you know, that's a good answer, and I should have said it. I'm
You
sorry.
didn't say
no,
that?
it's terrible.
What did you
I
say?
said a tantrum.
A tantrum?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I apologized.
The Pathetic Revealing Answer Award? What is that?
I'm an unmarried woman. I said fit.
A fit. Fit or tantrum? Chuck, looking for a headache.
Oh.
Headache. Came to the right place. There's one headache. Kenneth, looking for a headache here. You get one from Meg?
I said nightcap.
Nightcap. Will you give him a headache?
Bet I will.
There it is. 2 headaches there. Fanny, give him a headache. He's sweet.
Well, you know, he's so cute, I can't imagine your wife ever having a headache. Having a fit, but not a headache.
All right. So that's 2 for him, and we'll see how you do, Marcy. But right now, we got to stop and do some business with you. Join us next time, Match Game. Goodbye. Bye.
Get ready to match the stars from MASH. Gary Burkhoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, Olson. All right. And you've got to try and keep your hands off me.
And vice versa.
Oh, listen, try and wear something a little subdued. No, I think that's a wonderful...
Well, being 24, I can get away with colors
right.
and polka dots.
Yeah, just see what it looks like on the monitor. Oh, boy.
Now that is yellow.
He brought his own lighting system. All right, let's say hello to 2 players, Marcy Schneidmiller and Kenneth Yaw. Applause, applause, applause. Here we are. Marcy's our current champion. She has $5,600 to her credit. And Kenneth Yaw is her challenger here. And the game ended in a tie. We went to a tiebreaker. He matched 2 of the celebrities in the tiebreaker. And her question is yet to come. And if she matches 2, then that means you go to another tiebreaker. If she matches 3, that means she wins her second game. We'll do that right after we do this, especially for you. Here we go. Bing. All right, now this is the other tiebreaker. Marcy, it's all yours.
Okay.
2 to tie, 3 to win. Once upon a time at the old folks' home, Mrs. Grady's dentures came to life. In the middle of the night, they hopped out of Mrs. Grady's water glass, and they blanked her.
Just come right over here immediately, if not
Once upon a time in the old folks' home, Mrs. Grady's dentures came to life. Those dentures hopped out of the water glass, and they blanked her.
And they blanked her.
Yes.
Don't you know dentures?
I know dentures. I know dentures. And they blanked her.
Now stop it! Look at that. Is the camera catching that?
Okay. All right, Marcy.
Charles isn't ready yet. I have finished, so we'll know who's copying whom.
Once upon a time at the old folks' home, Mrs. Grady's dentures came to life. In the middle of the night, they hopped out of Mrs. Grady's water glass, and they blanked her.
Bit her.
Bit her. Dankeschön, bit her. What do you say?
I didn't know you spoke Polish. Ate her.
Ate her. Ah, very interesting. Bit is what she is looking for. What do you say?
I said they left her.
They just walked right out.
They just
Went hippity hoppity
in
like
a blaze of blank and glory.
Christopher Robin. What do you say, Charles?
I say, Jean, that they smiled at her.
Smiled at her. Well, dentures do that. They could smile there. All right. Listen, all is not lost, Kenneth. You might end up with another tie here. Who knows? She's looking for dentures that bite.
I've got a denture that ate her.
Ate her. Now you got to match the two remaining ones to stay in the game here, Marcy, and achieve a tie. We're up to you, Richard.
I love teachers. Bit.
Bit. Score 2-1.
Baby! Showbiz!
Fanny?
Come on, Fan.
Come on, Fanny. I'd like to say that the tour of Richard's dressing room will start right after the show. Fortunately for me, because there's some hostile folk, bit.
Okay. Well, that's one tiebreaker. Now we'll blow another fuse here and turn the lights off. Push the button, reveal the other tiebreaker. We have no more tie-breaking questions. Would you get on with it this time, please?
All right.
Kenneth,
Another
you may
tiebreaker.
have A or B.
Well, A, the same old thing.
All right, A it is. You want A? You got A. Janet said, my Uncle Purvis has a weird hobby. He catches mosquitoes and blanks them. Uncle Purvis has this weird hobby.
Oh, I got it. Oh,
Uncle
boy.
Purvis has this weird hobby. He catches mosquitoes and blanks them. Well, just look at that
Will you
fellow
stop
over there.
passing judgment
That's
on
Kenneth
me?
Yaw over there.
Hello, Kenneth Yaw.
He's going to try to match your answer.
All right.
All right, Kenneth. Janet said, my Uncle Purvis has a weird hobby. He catches mosquitoes and blanks them.
Well, he eats them.
Eats them. That's, sure, that would be weird. Came up with a good answer. He said he eats them. What do you say?
Doesn't everybody?
Oh, no, I never have.
No, that's the way in
just
Connecticut
thought
we used
the-
to eat them all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I said bleeds them.
He bleeds them.
Right.
That would be difficult. Well, they're in a state of tumescence, you see, from biting someone like that. And they get all bloated with blood.
But I thought he was really weird and wasn't too smart or clever, I guess. I said he breeds them.
He breeds them.
Yes.
Now, why would hers get a laugh and mine not? They're both terrible.
I like that
Hers is a
answer.
little worse there.
He bites them.
Bites them. Bites them. Kenneth is looking for someone who eats mosquitoes. Meg, what do you say to that?
He's found one.
Eats mosquitoes. Well, you are a weirdo, aren't you? What do you
I
say?
figure you just do what mosquitoes do to people and bite them.
That's right. Turnabout is fair play.
Right,
Yeah, bites. Sorry.
Bites there. Everybody know the monitor's out in back of me over there. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Now, Marcy, you need one to tie. Oh, no, you don't need. Wait a minute. Put it back here now. Wait a minute. But when we do get back from the commercial, you will need one to tie and two to win. And now this message just for you. Here's the moment of truth. Remember, Marcy, one to tie, two to win. Mrs. Brown said, "My obstetrician used to be a butcher. That's why he charges by the blank."
I got it.
My obstetrician used to be a butcher.
Explain what an obstetrician is. An obstetrician is a baby doctor.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute.
All right, here we go, Marcy. Mrs. Brown said my obstetrician used to be a butcher, and that's why he charges by the blank.
Pound.
Pound it is. 1 pound ties, 2 wins. What do you say?
Pound.
1 pound, tie score. Another pound will win the game.
I'm sorry, Kenneth, but I'm glad for you. Pound.
All right, what do the rest of you have? Pound, pound, pound. There you go. Kenneth.
Thank you.
He's a good sport. He's wishing her good luck, and he hopes she wins a lot of money.
Righto.
It was a pleasure to meet you. We've got a lot of gifts coming your way.
Thank
Many
you.
thanks for being here.
Whole
Kenneth
gang.
Yaw.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
He was a nifty guy, wasn't he? Yeah. Now, Marcy, you picked up another $100, and you have $5,700 all together. And remember, you're going to play for over $5,000 now. Let's get right to it. We polled the studio audience not too long ago in this very building. We said, write down your best answer to this: a long blank. Remember, if you match the answer they gave us most frequently, you will get $500 additional. For matching their second most popular answer, another $250. And for matching the third, $100. And you may call on 3 of the 6 ding-a-lings.
Richard, please.
Along the Great White Way.
Along the Great White Way.
Thank you.
Fanny.
Broadway.
Along the Great Divide.
Along the Great Divide.
Charles.
I think a simple one, Gene, would be, and a very poetical one, may I add, along the way.
Along the Way is his, Along the Great White Way is Richard's, and Along the Great Divide is Fanny's. Now, you may choose one of those. Have you got another idea?
No, along the way.
Along the Way, the simple one that Charles gave you, right to the point. Let's find out if it's up there. We'll begin down at the bottom as we usually do, and we will reveal the $100 response. Along the Chevron Way. Is that a commercial?
Yeah.
They commercialized my answer, that's all.
That's not
That's the
it.
spirit of 76.
I haven't seen that one. May we see the next one, please? Along Memory Lane. Along Memory Lane. You think it'll be there?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Well, so far, there's not a clue that it's going to be there. That was a weird audience. All right, slide it. You got it.
Well, you're doing it the hard way.
And a way to go, Chuck.
Thank you, Gene.
Listen, you got another $500. Now you have a total of $6,200. Very good. Now you're going to play for 10 times the amount you won. Remember what you have to do to get that money.
Yes, choose 1 star.
Right. Who?
Richard again.
Richard again.
Well, you know, from the other time I won.
I mean, you won with Richard before.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. But you're going to abandon Charles. Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
going to go back to him later. Is that all right? I'll go back to him later.
Why?
He's good.
Along the way.
How come you don't choose him now?
Oh, I don't know. Next time?
Next time? You say. It's entirely up to you, my dear. It's your money, your game. Good luck to you. It's worth $5,000, and you did it before with Richard, and I think you can do it again. Here it is. Blank closet. C-L-O-S-E-T. Blank closet. Blank closet. All right, Marcy, give us the answer that he's written on his card. We give you the money. Another $5,000. Blank closet.
Clothes.
Clothes closet. I'd say that. Sounds good to me. But one never knows here in this game. There are usually more than one good choice. We'll find out what Richard has.
Things that we use at our house to brush up with, we call the clothes.
Clothes! There's another one. Now you have $11,200, Marcy Schneidmiller. Very good for you. Your friends are really hooping it up out there. Now let's meet your next player here. Here comes Betty Fowler. Betty Fowler, shall we all welcome her? Hello there. There's your souvenir card. You got two of them now. Well, Betty, Marcy's very happy because she now has $11,200.
Great.
And she's really excited about that. We'll give her a chance to calm down a minute while we find out where you're from and all that.
Well, I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yes?
And I'm married. My husband and I have been together for 3.5 years, and we're the proud parents of a 10-week-old baby boy.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's great.
That's a great experience in life, isn't it?
Fantastic.
What's your baby's name?
His name is Aaron J.
Aaron.
Aaron.
That would be a boy.
Yes. Some kind of boy.
I can tell these things. I knew it was a boy as soon as that thing turned around, brought her out here. Anything else you want? What does your husband do?
My husband's a longshoreman.
He's a longshoreman?
Yes.
In this area?
Long Beach. Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, Betty, good luck to you. We can't start
Thank
at
you.
this moment because we've got to do a little business with America. But you're on for the next game. Now you watch this. We are ready. If you're ready, here we go. Now, Betty Fowler, you may have A or B.
I'm going to take A.
A.
Yes.
Okay, you got it. Now, you're all familiar with the new James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. Have you seen that?
No.
You may not have seen the movie, but you've seen the ads for it. There's a new movie written by Horrible Hannah. It's called The Blank Who Loved Me versus The Spy Who Loved Me. Very good.
May I see it, please?
Yes, of course.
He's got an awfully grand with his yellow shirt and a tie. He's gone to his head.
Well, I'm glad to see him wear a shirt and tie.
It's called the...
Yes, you're getting better.
They still have the cough, however.
Oh, get on with it.
Have you been to Hawaii?
No, I haven't been to Hawaii.
Everything okay over there?
The yogurt is still delicious.
Oh, wonderful. Terrific. We're offering a correspondence course in this question.
You know what he does is he reads and he becomes hypnotized and he nods off.
What would you like to talk about while we're waiting? Anything you'd like to say to America? Oh, he's ready now. All right, Betty Fowler. The James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me, well, there's a new movie written by Horrible Hannah. It's called The Blank Who Loved Me.
The monster.
The Monster Who Loved Me. All right, what do you say to that?
I got more specific. I said the gorilla.
The gorilla?
Yeah.
All right, that's close. You and she were kind of on the same track. Brett?
I said the vampire who loved me.
Really? Well, you two were in the same ballpark with her. The really dreadful award?
No, I'm sorry. I don't accept it. She had a lot of bad features.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of them was she had things in her eyes that made her more horrible. It's the sty.
The sty. Play on the word spy.
Well,
Spy, sty, right?
Better than gorilla, anthropologist, and dynamo.
All right.
I love
the
it.
answer. The monster. What do you say?
The dog.
The dog who loved me.
Dog is a winner.
Rapidly downhill.
No, that's what they someone who's horrible.
Oh, it's
really
a dog, yes.
I think it's an excellent answer.
But, you see, Hannah would have been the dog, but the guy who loved her would not have been the dog. What do you say?
Wouldn't have been the guy, would it? Would have been another dog.
Oh, I see. All right. You were saying.
Well, I thought of a clothing store, and I thought the tie who loved me, but I didn't write that down because I knew it would have silence. I wrote gorilla.
You wrote the gorilla, eh? What about, instead of the spy who loved me,
Oh, yeah.
the fly who loved me?
Oh, of course.
She was an artist. She drew flies. A-rig-a-dum-bum-bum-bim-bum. Are you ready there, Marcy?
Ready.
All right, here it is. The Undertaker said, "Here at Heavenly Acres, we have a special no-frills funeral. Instead of a casket, we bury the deceased in a blank.
Very good.
No frills thing. They bury you not in a.
Yes, no frills funeral. Instead of a casket, we bury the deceased in a blank. Has a mind like a steel.
I know, sieve.
Net.
A steel sieve.
Leave him alone.
No, I know what I'm doing, but don't look.
You jam
Just
it
leave him
in one
alone.
end and it goes out the other.
I'll shield your answer.
You know bungling, where they have the thing up in the
Bundling
bed?
was an early American
Yes.
custom where a young couple who were not married would get into the same bed and there would be a
I want a
1 by
bungling
12
board
piece of
right
wood
here.
between them so that they could not touch each other. But don't kid me, I knew those. Yes, here we go. The undertaker said, "Here at Heavenly Acres, we have a special no-frills funeral. Instead of a casket, we bury the deceased in a
Bag.
bag." Okay.
No.
You said a bag. What do you say to
A
that?
bag is a frill.
A bag is a frill.
Yes, and the no frills, you get buried in a hole.
In a hole. Just open it up and shovel them in.
No, you just get buried in your little A&P paper sack.
Paper sack. There's one for Marcy. Charles.
I was going to say an old Panasonic TV set carton.
Yes.
Is that? But you have to match. So I said a New York phone booth.
A New York phone booth. If you put it horizontal, it would look like a
I love
casket, I suppose. The see-through casket. Meg, what'd you say?
I said a paper bag.
A paper bag. So that's your match. That's 2 for her. Now, here we have the no-frills funeral. Instead of a casket, we bury the deceased in a
6-foot plastic baggie.
A 6-foot plastic baggie.
Oh, that's a bag.
Now watch now. B-A-G. That would be bag, would it not? Then G-I-E, meaning a baggie.
Would you like to come out and
Come on, what are you? She did not say paper. She said bag. Well, I'm not supposed to match those. I matched her. I said bag. Come on! Yes! Then don't go on anymore. We'll just wait here until they've reconsidered that.
All right. What do you say to this, Fanny?
Show them.
I hate to be in the middle of hostilities. I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing.
You are innocent?
I said, oh my God, I said paper sack.
A sack? That's not a bag.
Sack? Well,
No.
there's a distinction between plastic and paper here.
She did not say paper.
She did, well.
She said bag.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, now they matched all the paper
I
bags.
don't mind. If they're drunk enough to match paper,
All right.
I'm not playing anymore.
Now,
It's a waste of time, isn't it?
Marcy
I'm
has
just told.
Riot! 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 Riot!
Hey, Rube! Whose side are you on anyway? Let's do a little commercial here, and we'll straighten this whole thing out and maybe never come back again. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 77. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Cooks and Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars from MASH. Gary Berthoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Karen, you ready? All right. Are you all ready? Everybody's energy up?
Oh, golly, yeah.
All set.
Good. You look very chic, my dear.
Thank you, my dear.
Stunning.
Thank you.
You do, Bessie.
Oh, were you talking?
No, I was talking to Fanny.
Oh, I bet you she does look very.
I love her pleats.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's really a nifty outfit, really. You're okay. Listen, would you all welcome here Marcy Schneidmiller and Betty Fowler. Applause, applause, applause. Marcy's the current champ. She's got a bundle of money, $11,200. Wowee. Probably got it all spent in your head, huh?
All of it. No, not quite.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
Right.
Gonna live it up a little, huh?
Oh, I can't wait.
Save $1.98 for Sam. All right?
Okay.
And she's being challenged by Betty Fowler here. We've had the first round, and so far you're ahead there, Marcy, 3-0. But Betty, you're going to do a little catching up, right?
I'm going to try.
All right, good luck to both of you. We'll continue this game right after this message. Wonderful. Ready to carry on. Second and final round, Betty Fowler, you may have A or B.
I'm going to go with A again.
All right, Betty, this is for you. Everyone will play. Shirley said,
No.
I never should have married a motorcycle cop. I never should have married a motorcycle cop.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, he tells me to blank.
Sure, I think I got it.
I like this one. Good.
What?
No.
All right.
Now
Leave
you
him alone now. Leave him alone.
just
If you
get
want to
it.
do that, leave him.
Wait a minute. You won't know this one at all.
That's going to match.
No, you're right. Wait a minute.
We'll give you one more
Wait a minute.
chance.
A motorcycle cop.
Good, very good. Get him where you can.
All right, Betty Fowler. Shirley said, I never should have married a motorcycle cop. In the middle of the night, he tells me to blank.
I need help. What is it when you rev up or vroom,
When
vroom,
you,
vroom, whatever it is?
when you go vroom, vroom,
yes,
vroom.
whatever it is. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it?
Wait a minute.
What is it?
In the middle of the night, he tells me to go vroom, vroom, vroom.
I don't know what to call it.
All right. Well, it's accelerating the engine is what he's doing with the carburetor control on the handle there. Rev up, you mean, all right, accelerate. Her answer is accelerate. Or vroom, vroom, vroom.
That's what I had,
Spell
and you
that.
made
Vroom,
it
vroom, vroom. Yeah. Firing it up there. What do you say?
I said pull over.
Pull over. What do you say?
Oh, it's what people are always saying to Fanny on Hollywood Boulevard. Pull over!
Oh. Stay out of that neighborhood. Yes, sir?
Don't despair, Betty. Riv it up.
Riv it up. There's one for her. Score is now 3-1. What came to your mind, Meg?
Stick 'em up.
Stick 'em up. Nothing came to your mind, huh? You have no mind.
Stick 'em out.
All right. Now, Betty, you've got to match the two remaining ones to stay in the game here and achieve a tie. Richard?
Pull over to the side.
Pull over to the side. So that means Marcy wins another game, and she had to pull over, and there it is. All right, there it is. It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Many, many gifts will be coming your way, and we thank you very much for playing our game.
Thank
Betty
you.
Fowler.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, my dear. Here you are again. There comes all for you, Marcy. Now, shall we have another go at it?
Let's do.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. Rack blank. Now, the answer they gave us most frequently, remember, will get you $500 if you match it. And then for matching their second most popular answer, you get $250. And for matching the third, you get $100. And 3 of our 6 will assist.
Richard?
Rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb, a tasty dish.
Fanny?
Rack of ages. No, I know. That's not right.
Oh, you're too
No,
much.
I haven't. I know.
Rack of ages, comfort
For me. Won't you?
Yes.
No, you know what? You know what I think the answer is?
Vamp till ready.
Vamp till ready. I say I've spent many a night, days, that goes in the pool hall. Rack 'em up.
Rack 'em up. All right, you got one more to go.
Gary?
Third is tough, Gary, but don't worry about it. Something will come to you.
Raccoon coat.
Come on, you can't say that now. Don't fiddle around, Gary. Give us a deal. It's R-A-C-K.
Racket club. Racket club or racket squad. I think that's a charming answer.
I think Racket Club is a charming answer.
Racket club is a charming answer. All right.
Let's get on with it.
All right, we'll call it racket club because third is a tough position to be in. Racket club, rack of lamb, and rack 'em up are the three. Now, you may have a better idea, Marcy.
Rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb. What would you say? Rack 'em up. All right, we'll find out who's right and who's wrong right now. All together, may we see the $100 response. Rack your brains is a good one.
I wondered somebody did on this
Yes,
map.
sir. No, none of us did. It's correct, yes. All right, may we see the next one, please. Rack of lamb is a winner for you. There you go. Another 250 for you. You think Rack 'em Up's going to be up there? Rack and ruin. All right, slide it. Rack 'em up it is. Danny's answer. Yep. Okay, now, another 250 means you're playing for 10 times that amount, or $2,500, Marcy. And remember, you have to match one.
Richard, please.
Richard who?
Richard Dawson.
Oh, Richard Dawson, of course.
Rack of lamb Dawson.
Right. There you go. Here we go. Good luck to you. $2,500. Blank the line. Blank the line. Now, Marcy, give us the answer that Richard's written on the card. We give you an additional $2,500. What do you say?
Walk the line.
Walk the line. Well, I think they're with you. But more importantly, is Richard with you? We'll find out now. Richard?
Well, what are you supposed to do when you're very small? They ask you to.
To toe the line. Toe the line. You have $14,050. While we're celebrating, we want you to watch these messages. Now we're all ready. If you are, would you all welcome George Weidman? Hello, George. How are you? Now, George, before we begin, we'd like to find out a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a semi-retired tire dealer from Kansas City, Missouri.
A tire dealer?
Right.
We hardly ever get tire dealers, do we? Yes.
I've been out here attending the convention of the National Association of Tire Dealers Retreaders. It was held in Anaheim.
Now, wait a minute. The tire dealers are out here in California?
National Tire Dealers Retreaders Association.
The retreaders are out here?
Yes, they had a convention in Anaheim.
You're not a retread, are you?
No. I've been married for 44 years to the same wonderful little woman.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's grand. Any kids?
We have two married daughters and 4 8/9 grandchildren.
4 8/9 grandchildren,
4 8/9
right?
grandchildren. And I'd like to say that I'm grateful for the opportunity to appear on Match Game, which is my favorite show, and in my opinion, the greatest game show ever televised.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, George. Thank you very much for those kind words, George. You're a very superb judge of talent.
I just tell George that you've lost me, pal. I happen to do another show, and I wouldn't mind this being the equal best show on the air, but...
Yeah. Richard, I like that one, too.
Oh, it's too late, George. Don't do that old retread stuff with me, pal.
Okay, George, you got a choice here of A or B.
I think I'll try B.
B it is.
Here we not even right. What the heck with him? You know what I'm saying? I worked my brains out on that other show. I never came to him and said he was the second best tire dealer in town. I'll tell you. He's found my weakness.
I'm gonna say, did you hear what happened to the midget cowboy? He got thrown off the farm when they caught him blanking the chickens.
Very cute.
Okay. Right in the slot. Very good.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Midget cowboy.
You hardly ever come up here.
Well, the air is a little too rare up here for me. I need the oxygen.
Because we're so lonely.
Oh. I'll sit right here and talk to you if you want.
No, that's all right. We'll wait till after the
Okay. As soon as Charles is ready, George, we'll give it to you one more time. Here we go. Did you hear what happened to the midget cowboy? Let me tell you about him. He got thrown off the farm when they caught him blanking the chickens.
Riding the chickens.
Riding the chickens. Well, now he came up with a reasonable answer. One would expect a cowboy to ride the chickens, wouldn't one?
One certainly would, and you can retread my tires anytime you want to. I said riding.
Riding the chickens, there's one for George.
I say Easter greetings, Easter cheer. Pluck a chicken once a year.
Really?
Plucking and making. Don't boo me. I'm not a well woman. And making a fur, but I actually meant feather.
I see. All right. So there's so far one for George.
George, it's a good answer, but I said roping and hog tying.
Roping and hog tying.
Roping and hog tying.
The chickens wouldn't like that. Neither would they like the riding either. Meg, what do you say to this? Riding? Roping? You do. Riding. There you go. 2 for George. Now, you're going to be a good sport about this.
Well, our other 2 regulars have not treated him too well.
No, they
Do you
have.
have any other statement you'd want to make about any other game show before I reveal my...
I think that Family Feud is great.
You do really think that Family Feud is great?
Right.
Is it as great as this, right?
Well, it's pretty nearly. Put it that way.
Oh, I'm not showing my card.
That's mashing them, George.
Maybe, but I ain't gonna show my card.
You gotta show your card.
No, I'm not. Get out of here.
I'm gonna spill juice all over
mind, you know. I'm not a sore winner there, young man. Riding.
Riding. That's George. When they caught him riding the chickens.
Well, Daddy Warbucks, I like your style. I really do. You're just as cute as a button.
Thank you, Fanny.
Okay, that's 4 for him. Now, Marcy, at the Las Vegas Hotel, Greg said to Harry, they have the biggest vending machine in the world downstairs in the lobby. You can get a blank out of it. That's how big that vending machine is. The vending machine is so big, you can get a blank out of it.
That's a good one.
Where's this in Vegas?
In Las Vegas, yes. A vending machine in Las Vegas. They have a lot of them out there, do they? Biggest vending machine in the world in the lobby. You can get a blank out of it. Are you thinking hard, Marcy? At the Las Vegas Hotel, Greg said to Harry, they have the biggest vending machine in the world downstairs in the lobby. You can get a blank out of it.
A dance girl.
A dance girl. Okay. That might be possible. Take more than a quarter, though, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. Depends on what joint you're in. I said a girl, and then I thought, and I said, that's not right. It should be a woman. Same difference.
A woman. There's a man. What do you say?
This may be a match. I started to say girl, then I changed my mind, then I threw that card away because it was empty. I said abroad.
Okay, that's 2 for her. Yes?
I said a chick broad, a companion, Gene.
All right, there. 4-3 is the score, Meg. This big vending machine in Las Vegas, so big you can get a blank out of it.
A slot machine.
A slot machine. That's right, they got a lot of slot machines down there. All right, sir. So big.
Son of a slot machine.
Slot machine. That's how big that vending machine was. What do you say, Fanny? What
Wait
are
a minute,
you
I gotta
driving?
get back on course.
Oh, you're driving.
Showgirl.
A showgirl. Showgirl's score is now tied 4-4. Okay, there's round 1. Stand by for round 2 right now this. Here we go. Got a tie score here, 4-4, and now we go to round 2. And George, again, it's your choice of A or B.
I'll try B again.
B it is. 2 people play. Brett and Charles. Are you ready?
Right.
Here we go. Hubert is a human compass. Wherever he is, his blank points north. Okay. Hello, George.
Hi, Gene.
Hubert is a human compass. Wherever he is, his blank points north.
His nose points north.
His nose points north. He is looking for a nose, Brett.
Well, up until now, I haven't been too helpful, but I thought you were awful cute, so I couldn't let you down. No.
All right, there's one more for George. What do you say to that?
I personally like to tell the truth as a show. I think it has everything: charm, wit, nose.
All right. George, that's 6 for you. And now, Marcy, you've got to match 2 remaining ones to achieve a tie. It's the best you can do. Who plays?
We do.
Oh, the 2 beautiful people here play.
Thank you.
Here it is. I got good news and bad news. The good news is they've just invented a 29-day deodorant pad. The bad news is on the 30th day, you blank. 29-day deodorant pad. Bad news is on the 30th day, you blank. All right. Marcy, good news and bad news. They've just invented a 29-day deodorant pad. It's the good news. The bad news is on the 30th day, you...
Die.
You die. You die. She says on the 30th day, you die. What kind of deodorant pad is that, Meg?
That makes perfect sense.
Really?
Die.
Score is now 6-5. One more will tie. You got to match Richard to achieve a tie.
Talk about being the life of the party. Die.
Yeah. So the game ends in a tie. Tie game. Well, we'll tell you about that at a later date. Right now, we got this for you. I thought we could go to a tiebreaker, and we do have a full minute here, but it's not enough time to do a tiebreaker, so we're just going to have to put you in cold storage until next time. All right?
Okay.
Look forward to seeing you then. And you too, and we'll look forward, of course, everyone to watching Gary Berghoff and all of his wonderful company on a big CBS hit show called MASH.
Thank
What's
you.
your night, Tuesday?
Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
And Fridays.
Tuesdays?
And Fridays.
And Fridays?
They're rerunning the old ones on Friday nights.
No kidding. What time?
In most places, it's 11:30.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's terrific.
Syndicated.
Yeah,
Yes.
syndicated.
Oh.
The old ones with McLean.
He's syndicated too.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right.
And we congratulate him on that.
Well, thank you.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellando. I'm a member of the syndicate.
Are you syndicated?
I'm syndicated on Candid Camera. I think it's Tuesday night, yeah.
Oh, it is. All right. Are you syndicated?
I'm not syndicated.
Would you like to be syndicated? Yes. Listen, next time we get together, these are the ones you will see on this stage.
Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Hattie Duke Aston, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
Join us next time for Match Game 77 on Tiebreaker.
Get ready to match the stars from MASH. Gary Berghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Meg Bennett, from Family Feud, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded big money match game PM. And now, here's the star of match game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Very kind of you to join us, whether you are here in person or whether you're out there in the vast reaches of television land, we thank you, don't we?
Yes. Why not?
Are you ready? All right. Would you applaud Nancy Barnicoat and Don Ferguson? Of course. Thank you. Want to find out a little bit about each of you? Don, we'll begin with you. Tell us where you're from, any information you wish to contribute.
Thank you. I'm from Aurora, Colorado. That's a suburb of the mile-high city, Denver. All
right. Brought the whole town with you, huh?
Yes.
8 people are saying, all right, yeah.
I'm a real estate salesperson, and my wife and I are here visiting for a few days celebrating our 18th wedding anniversary. 18 months.
18 months.
18 months.
Now, wait a minute. Anniversary, see, the Latin word is year, anni. 18 months you've been married, not 18 years.
That's correct.
I see. Well, very best wishes to you and to your wife. Don, let's find out about this lady, Nancy.
I'm from Riverside County, a little town called Pedley, which is between Norco and Rubidoux.
No kidding.
Yeah. I'm also a real estate salesperson.
Oh,
I like
no.
the way he said that. Wasn't that nice?
Yes.
Salesperson. I have 2 daughters, Dawn and Deanne. I'd like to say hello to them.
Hi. Who's that? I heard a masculine voice say hi. All right, Nancy, good luck to you, too. May I point out to each of you that here on Match Game PM, you'll each have 3 opportunities to match as many of those creatures as you possibly can.
I beg you.
And the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner. And that person will go on to play the big money super match, which can pay off over $10,000. How about that? All right, let's get to it here. John, you have a choice here of A or B.
A, please.
A it is. We're off and running. Fanny Flagg said.
Fanny Flagg.
She says, I have a T-shirt with a picture of a mountain on it. I lent my T-shirt to Brett. When she put it on, the mountain turned into a blank. I'll walk over here to Don Ferguson. Good old Don Ferguson here. Fanny Flagg said, Don, I have a T-shirt with a picture of a mountain on it. I lent it to Brett. When she put it on, the mountain turned into a...
cavern.
Don, you dummy.
Turned into a cavern.
What did you put?
Cavern.
Now, wait a minute.
Now, wait a minute.
You got to flaunt him, but you don't have to overdo.
That's right. That surprised me. It really took me by surprise when he said that.
They had caverns in Encino.
No.
No.
What do you say?
I said a molehill.
What? See, a molehill would be insulting enough, Don, but a cavern, holy.
Taking a good look, Don.
Yes.
Get that man a pair of
stand up and
glasses
show him your
for the love-
profile?
No.
No.
I've gone off it. I said a rather small but very attractive bouncy hill.
Well, who should know? All right. Charles?
When was that, in high school? What they called her in high school, molehill.
Molehill. Don is looking for a cavern. I don't think he's going to find one here, Meg. What do you say?
With me, a molehill.
A molehill. Yeah. All right.
I almost said the valley, but I did say molehill.
Down in the valley.
The valley
so low.
low. Well, Brett told me it's not what you have, it's how you use it. I said molehill.
Molehill. Okay. If you had said molehill, would you be in clover, wouldn't you?
Just hill.
All right. Say, did you hear about the accident on the automobile assembly line?
No.
I'm going to tell you about it. Fred fell asleep, and when he woke up, a blank was installed in his navel. Well, you know what an automobile assembly line is. You know, a guy does something there. Well, this fellow Fred was working on the automobile assembly line. He fell asleep, and when he woke up, a blank was installed in his navel. Yes, ready. Here we go. Nancy. This accident on the automobile...
Wait.
Hello, my dear. Are you ready?
I think so.
This automobile accident assembly line, this fella Fred fell asleep. When he woke up, a blank was installed in his navel.
A horn. Beep, beep.
A horn.
Horn.
Beep.
Right.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, buddy.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Right.
He was.
He was. Okay, one for Nancy. Yes.
There ain't no horn in the world that's going to work without a battery.
A battery installed in his navel. Hooked right up there.
A spark plug.
Spark plug. Anything automotive that might fit into that navel is what we're after, Meg. What do you say?
Carburetor?
A carburetor. Okay. And you, what do you think was in that?
Thinking of rumbling tummies, I said a muffler.
A muffler. Boom, right out of there, right? I can visualize that would be an interesting sight, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
Well, this fella had a hard time at dances because he had a horn in his navel.
Yeah. No, that would be easy. Okay, now there we are at the end of round one. 2-0 to score in favor of Nancy. Round two coming up after this. Now we go to round two. Bingo. Now, Nancy, you're ahead, so we're going to ask you to go first. You may have A or B.
A, please.
A it is. You got it? Barry said. Barry. He said, yesterday I accidentally swallowed my harmonica. And now, every time I blink, it plays Swanee River. You don't play there.
No, I don't.
No.
Well,
You don't play either, aren't you sorry? You southern girl.
Let me see.
Every time I blink, it plays Swanee River. You matched her in the first round. Here we go. Nancy. Barry said, yesterday I accidentally swallowed my harmonica. Now every time I blank, it plays Swanee River.
Every time I belch.
Okay. That's good. Why are you so lackadaisical? I think that's excellent. What do you say?
Well, I said, Swanee, how I love you, how I breathe.
My dear.
I thought it was caught right here, you know.
I give the world to
I'd get off it as quickly as possible. I think this is a thing, Bert.
Bert?
Every little breeze.
Oh, every little breeze. Seems to whisper Louise, yes? You don't play. Or do you?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. Now we come to you, Don, and we've got this for you. Listen carefully. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said,
Hey, Brighton here. He said, me and my lady friend Loretta, you don't know her, but she's okay. Anyway, hold my microphone, would you please? We're getting so close. Sometimes at night we blank each other's dentures.
Okay, Don. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said,
me and my lady friend Loretta are really getting close. Sometimes at night we blank each other's dentures.
Clean.
Clean. Okay.
He said, me and my lady friend clean each other's dentures. One possibility?
A man and a woman's in the same glass?
Yeah.
Terrible. I said exchange.
Exchange would be good. That's a good one. Very good.
You got so close. First thing you know, they were swapping dentures.
Swapping. Very good. Two goodies so far, but no match.
I wouldn't go so far as to say goodies with
Those
that
were
load.
goodies. Swapping
I
dentures.
said rub, bang, or bump.
Rub, bang,
Right.
or bump.
Little passion, maybe a few extra pills, got them going. I'd rather not go into it.
They're not serving uppers in the old home. Don't kid me. Are we kidding you?
Sometimes me and my lady friend Loretta are getting so close we blank each other's dentures.
We wear each other's dentures.
Where? That would be like exchanging or swapping, wouldn't it? That seems to be the prevalent answer.
Son of where?
Where it is, there.
Sorry.
You got it there, all the way down the line. Where are the dentures? All right. Now, oh, we got this thing here. Oh, thank you, yes.
What is it?
I just want to point out to America that they've issued this. This is the home version of the match game. John, you're going to get one.
Thank you.
And so we do. Whether you want it or not, right. All right. Now we go to round 3 here. Nancy, you're still ahead. We're going to ask you to go first again.
A again, please.
A it is. Now, there are 2 people who play.
I
Brett
play.
and Richard.
Oh, nice, Brett.
The 2 of you.
I think that's a first.
Mary said, my girlfriend is so greasy. You're fired. When she takes a deep breath, she slides out of her blank. That's how greasy she is.
She's so greasy when she slides out.
When she takes a deep breath, she slides out of her blank. Nancy, are you ready? Harry said, my girlfriend is so greasy, when she takes a deep breath, she slides out of her blank.
Girdle?
Girdle is good. I might say girdle if I were playing.
Well, I didn't know, so I took both roads. According to what her size was. You didn't say whether she was fat or thin.
No.
I said pantyhose and or girdle.
Pantyhose and or girdle.
Right.
All right. Sir?
I didn't know she wore either of those.
Show us your pantyhose and or girdle.
Dress.
Dress?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right, slid out of her dress. Now, Nancy, you're up to 5. That means Don has to match 5 to tie, or he could win the game if he matches all 6. Here it is. The cannibal said to the eye doctor, he says, Doc, I think I need glasses. Last night I ate my own blank. Cannibal said to the eye doctor, Doc, I think I need glasses. Last night I ate my own blank.
You play.
Everybody plays. All 6 play.
All right.
Hi, Blondie.
He's talking to the doctor.
I know.
Okay. All right, now we're ready with Don Ferguson's response. The cannibal said to the eye doctor, he says, Doc, I think I need glasses. Last night I ate my own blank.
Head.
Have you sold much real estate lately?
Yes, I have.
That means you are expecting some commissions to come in the near future.
Yes.
Because your expectations should not be too high here.
That's true.
I ate my own head. How could he be talking to the doctor if he ate his own head? I don't understand.
I think this is a match.
What?
My answer is at least as ridiculous as his.
Now the judge will be the judge of that.
His own self.
My own self. No. Now you must match everyone else, Don, to stay in the business. And he's looking for the answer head.
I'm the villainessa, as in Countessa?
Could be.
I'm sorry, Don. I said he ate his own wife.
All right, so that means Nancy wins the game. What everybody else have? Let me see there. Wife, family, wife. Everybody has wife. Come on down, Nancy. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to Don and thank him for being with us here on Match Game PM. It was a pleasure to meet Don Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Now while we're spinning him off, let's spin a little message or two just for you. How'd it feel? Okay, here we go with Nancy. You ready, Nancy?
I'm ready.
It's time now for that big money super match where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we have 2 audience matches for you. And I want to point out before we begin that whatever you win in these audience matches, we'll have a chance to multiply by 10, and that'll be the final dollar figure you'll be playing for. Not too long ago, Nancy, we polled a bunch of people who were in this very room. People who came here, and we locked the doors, and we gave them some blunt writing instruments, and we says, write down your answer to this. Once in blank. Now, if you give us the answer they gave us most frequently, you get a total of $500. But if you match their second most popular answer, you get $250. And then for matching the third most popular, you get $100. And 3 of our 6 celebrities are going to help you, honey.
Oh, good. Charles, please.
Once in a lifetime.
Okay. There's some good ones here.
Brett, please.
Brett.
Once in a while, we try to give one little thought to me.
Richard.
Well, when people ask me about my sex life, I usually say once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
That's terrible.
You are a convincing liar.
You think they bought it?
Yes. Some of them might have.
Okay.
Okay, once in a blue moon, once in a lifetime, and once in a while are the three. Now, you have an option here of choosing one of those or thinking up one of your own.
I'm going to go with once in a while.
Once in a while. That was Brett's answer. Very popular song of yesteryear, once in a while. Let's find out if it's up there. We'll begin down at the bottom, and we will reveal the $100 response. Once in a blue moon is Richard's answer. Poor fellow.
Worth every penny.
Yes. And now may we see the $250 response. Once in a while, you got it. Good. Good. It's something. What do you think is on top?
Lifetime.
Lifetime. Okay, slide it. They were right. Once in a lifetime was Charles' answer. Okay, now you've picked up an additional. $250. You have cash value now of whatever you got. No, wait a minute. Yeah, $250. And we're going to multiply that by 10, which means $2,500. We're going to see how much more you can win with the second audience match. If you're ready, would you slide it, please? Litter blank. All right, let's see what help we'll get this time.
Okay, Charles again, please.
Litter bug.
Litter bug.
Brett, please.
Litter basket.
All right.
Richard.
Present.
Litter kitty. Litter kitty. Litter kitty.
No, that's kitty litter, dummy.
Once in a lifetime. Promise you.
Once in a lifetime.
You look at you think that's true? All right. Okay.
What thought comes to your mind?
Just a minute.
He's thinking. Give him a chance to think now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try it. Litter box.
Litter box.
That's what cats get in.
Right.
Thank you, Fanny.
All right. So you got litter box, litter bug, and litter basket. Now, those are the three. You may choose one, remember, again, or give us one of your own.
Litter bug.
Litter bug. Has a nice roll to it. All right, that was Charles' answer. Let's see if litter bug is up there. May we see the $100 response? Litter basket. All right, that was Brett's answer. May we see the $250 number? Litter box.
Thank you, Fanny.
All right, last chance for litter bug. Slide it, please. Another $500 for you. Multiplied by 10 makes $5,000. Added to your winnings of $2,500 previously gives you a pot of $7,500 to shoot for. Now, Nancy, we want to give you that money, but we can't do it until you match one celebrity exactly. You have to choose one now.
Oh, I'm going to go with Richard.
All right, here we go, Richard. Face me if you would. Stand on that spot there, and good luck to Nancy. Get your ESP flowing over to him, and you're going to collect that money. Here it is. Blank curtain. C-U-R-T-A-I-N. Blank curtain. Blank curtain or blank curtain? Okay, Nancy. Now, he's finished, and we want you to give us the answer that matches his, and we give you the money. Blank curtain.
Final curtain.
Final curtain? What did you say? Well, they're all saying iron curtain. Okay, Richard, she says final curtain will match you. What do you say?
I say it'll match me.
Congratulations to you, my dear. You know, he agonized over that answer because the first thing that came to my mind was Iron Curtain, and you almost threw that card away, didn't you?
Well, I just sent very hard vibes.
Yeah. Well, your ESP was really flowing between the two of you. That was well done. Congratulations to both of you. Now we've got this for you. This winner has $8,250. We'll have another winner hopefully next week if you'll join us here on Match Game PM. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the big, tough, dependable Maytag dishwasher, giant capacity with 3-level washing action that gets big dish clothes really clean quietly. Now it's Maytag's turn to do your dishes. And the Amana Touchmatic radar range with Cookmatic power shift allows complete control of cooking speed before or as you cook. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range. And Roxygen automatic action toothbrush with interchangeable brushes for the entire family. It's a great gift idea from Squib. And a selection of quality Popeel products for home and recreation, including the new Tadpole Rod and Reel, complete fishing outfit from Popeel. And Polynex Dial Massage, a pulsating shower head that lets you choose from 4 different shower heads in one for 4 great feelings. And Bardol Oil Supplement. Its exclusive polar attraction formula bonds to critical surfaces, reducing friction and wear in your car's engine. Bardol, run with us. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.